Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome to your September monthly tarot reading. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you're returning, thank you so much for joining us again and for your continued support. If you enjoy these readings, why not take a quick second right now and hit that subscribe button? It's completely free, and you'll never miss out on the spiritual guidance and messages the universe has waiting for you. September feels like a month of powerful turning points, where releasing old fears, trusting your inner wisdom, and stepping into a new chapter with greater confidence and clarity can lead to unexpected and incredible breakthroughs. The energy surrounding this month reminds us that growth often begins the moment we stop resisting change and start trusting the journey unfolding before us. Stick around, friends, and let's see what the cards have in store for you. Well, hello there, Virgo. This is your September monthly tarot reading. Please remember to take only what resonates. I have already asked for blessings for this reading, so let's get the cards out and we'll connect to the energies. Okay, my beautiful Virgo friends. Some interesting energy here that is ready for you for this month. Just your main messages. Page of Wands, Nine of Swords, Two of Cups, Four of Swords. Overarching energy, bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. And you definitely have some major arcana on this table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8 cards. So some big messages here for you in this month. And I just love that you have this Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands is this energy of being ready to break free. It's the energy of wanting to get outside of your comfort zone. It's the energy of saying, let's try something new. Let's go somewhere new. Let's take an adventure. Let's have an adventure. It's an energy of movement, but movement with passion and movement with a lot of momentum, but an exciting momentum in your life. Okay? Now, for some of you, sometimes the Knight of Wands will be about travel and saying, I'm ready to take that big trip. I'm finally been wishing for that, my whatever, my lifelong whatever, and I'm finally going to do it. Some of you, it's going to be about, I've always wanted to try this or do that, a wish, a desire, something that might be outside of your comfort zone, and you say, this is the month I finally go and try it. I go and do it. Knight of Wands is a brave energy too, right? It's not just an energy of excitement and passion, but in order to try something, to get out of your comfort zone, it takes bravery, okay? And it takes a lot of saying, yeah, you know what? I am just going to try an adventure, and I'm going to be full of optimism about this thing, and I'm going to get out there. For some of you, the Knight of Wands could be about moving. You might say, you know, I've always wanted to move to that country, or I've always wanted to live in that city, even if it's in your same country, in the same country in which you live right now. I've always wanted to live in that neighborhood. I'm finally ready to sell and go to a condo, or I'm finally ready to purchase a house. I'm finally ready. It's your desires coming to fruition with excitement, with energy, with movement, stepping outside of your comfort zone, feeling that you're ready for one of these adventures that's going to, be a little bit fast paced, I feel. But you're ready to step out of your comfort zone, which is fantastic. And when we step out of our comfort zone, we embrace change. We embrace it with confidence, and we trust that our courage will lead us exactly where we're meant to be. And this is exactly what you will be doing. Now, you start the month beautifully. You have this Page of Wands. Nine of Wands is the clarifier, as is the Chariot. So your first week here is you are very curious to get outside of your comfort zone. You are very curious to explore something. You're saying, let me look through this magnifier and say, what was it that I always wanted to do? What do I see here? Oh, yeah, that's interesting. That was something I put on the back burner. Oh, yeah, I think the timing might be right here. Okay, so you have this new excited energy with that Page of Wands. Page of Wands often isn't fresh ideas, it's creative inspiration too, right? Sometimes it's saying, okay, let me communicate here about my desires and my, what is it I want. And some of us, it's communicating to the universe our desires. What is it that you want to manifest? What is it that you want, right? So you could be putting out into the universe, universe, I always wanted to do this. I wish this could come. I hope this could come. Could you bring me this? Okay. So there is a bit of you putting out, words out into the universe to ignite something for you. Okay. You have a passion for life, my friends. That has been ignited in you this month, absolutely, or reignited in some of you. Okay. You have overcome a lot of obstacles, my friends. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. It is the energy of saying, no matter what, you push me down, I'm going to get back up again. Okay? So you have already overcome many, many obstacles. And now you're ready for your victory. Now you're ready for the Chariot to drive through all of those obstacles, to drive through that path. Okay? And you're not going to let any past, I want to say, setbacks stop you. You are going to be persistent. You are pursuing these new opportunities, this desires, this wishes that you have, this is, universe, this is what I've always wanted. What I've always wanted is what the thing is here. The main message here is what I've always wanted can come about. All right. And yeah, so you're stronger, I think, than you realize, Virgo. And success is much closer than it appears. Okay. Now, you get into the Nine of Swords, the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, right? The Nine of Swords is a little bit of anxiety. It's the sleepless nights, because now that you've decided to do this, now you actually have to do this. Okay. And you're saying, I've always wanted to, but then comes the but, all the buts. Okay. And so you have to be able to take those buts and say, okay, but that's not a true but. But this, but that. Okay. It's not a true one. Which ones are the true ones? So you start to build up a little bit of anxiety here, because the realization that the change is going to happen. The change is going to be made. Now, I love the fact that the change of the Tower also comes with the Wheel of Fortune, because we get the Tower when we're meant to change. And the wheel is that confirmation that this is a destined change for you. It is destined for you to say, I have always wanted to, and now I'm ready to, and now I will. Okay, so you are ready for that change. Okay, now, of course, change does feel sometimes, unsettling. That's maybe why you have the anxiety, or you have the, like, the Nine of Swords there, feeling like eyes are all on you. Okay, or that feeling that you're edgy a little bit, and you're not sleeping as well, or you're staying up till all hours of the night. All right, you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is part of the divine plan for you, the big destiny plan for you. Okay, the change comes with the divine master plan, right? The destined master plan for you. Okay, so this is why I say this was meant to be. This was meant to happen. This, oh, I always wish, is meant to be fulfilled. That wish is not only meant to be fulfilled, it's meant to be granted, because you have the Nine of Cups here. And it's coming with the Star. Okay, so sometimes life removes, what no longer serves us. That's why we get the Tower, because sometimes we just keep saying, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, or I'd love to, maybe one day, and we don't take the action. So the universe takes it for us, and it pushes us, that gives us the nudge we need to make it happen. Okay. Yeah, so, yes, the sleepless nights, the change, you can feel a bit, as I said, a little unsettling or chaotic, but it's going to be the turning point. It is the turning point that changes everything for the better. Okay, I feel like you're saying, I wish, it finally pays off. And if you've been having some patience for this, I wish one day, well, that patience is going to pay off. Okay. So I feel like you're definitely going to have your wish granted. You have this Two of Cups. It's clarified by the Nine of Cups and the Star card. This is one of the most beautiful combinations of cards you could probably get. And it is the most beautiful combination of cards in this reading. Okay? This is about harmony. This Two of Cups is about partnership. That Two of Cups is about meaningful relationships for some of you. For some of you, it's about romance. For some of you, it's about a relationship in your profession. For some of you, it's about becoming deeply connected to yourself and personal about what it is you want. Okay, something is growing in this week. That's why I say this combination is really beautiful, because it's about you growing stronger. All right, and that may come through people and connections, but it might just be because your wish is finally granted, or your wish is now taking shape. It's taking form. Your wish is ready to be acted upon because you are now feeling optimistic about it like you have never felt optimistic about it before. Okay? You want that emotional fulfillment with that Nine of Cups. And you are hopeful and being divinely guided with that Star card. So the wish can come true now. The I wish one day, or maybe one day I will, or that it can finally happen for you. Okay? Now, especially if your wishes are connected to love or friendship or supportive partnerships. Okay? So I do feel for some of you like the right people are entering your life at this time for the right reasons. All right? You get into the last week, which is the Four of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. The month closes out with some peace, some rest, some feeling like you are healing, some abundance, okay, with that Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Swords encourages you to slow down after perhaps a busy month, or the moving, or the traveling, if that was your case, or the a big adventure that you did that I always wanted to try this, try that. I always wanted to get out and, do all these things. Okay. After the big adventure, you need some rest. And it's time for you to allow yourself time to recharge your batteries. Okay. Now, the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress are this beautiful energy together here. Okay. It's a beautiful energy of stability. A beautiful energy of comfort, of prosperity, and self-care. Okay? So if, your, situation was, I wish I had the, whatever related to your money, that financial matters could improve for you. If it was related to your home life, it feels much more harmonious. If some of you, it was, I wish I could have, get this job. I feel like for some of you, you grow through this month in your career and your profession. Okay. So it's a very wonderful time to nurture yourself and appreciate everything that you have accomplished, my friends. So September, great month for you, Virgo, because a month of movement, a month of healing, a month of unexpected blessings. The Knight of Wands, right? If we go back to this Knight of Wands, it's really pushed you. It's pushed you to perhaps take chances. It's pushed you to get out of your comfort zone. But it's pushed you to trust your instincts and to move boldly toward your future. Okay? So by the end of the month, you realize that every challenge was really just, the challenge was simply guiding you toward something greater than you could probably have ever imagined. All right. Let's get you an oracle message in addition to this reading. What would you like us to tell Virgo in addition to this reading for the month of September? You have number 20. It is rock. Okay. And this is really about endurance, right? And you definitely have the endurance, my friends. Let me read to you from the books. Give me 1 second. And it says, let's see what it says. Look for the groundedness in a chaotic situation. Be patient. Slow and steady is the way to success. The obstacle is sometimes the way through. Do not be discouraged by slow progression as long as progression is being made. Yeah, nice nice energy there, my friends. Yeah, remembering that, you know, you will endure. You will get through this. You will get to your I wish. Okay. And this is going to, I feel like, you know, rocks are shaped over time, and they're formed by, you know, water and wind and what have you. So I feel like you are shaping your future with this I wish, I want, and I'm finally going to do. All right, Virgo, that's a wrap for this time. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be seeing you soon. Until then, I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.